Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Denmark State War Dogs Team Builder Dynasty. We're going into our 11th game of the season. It is week 13. We will be traveling to play Miami of Ohio. Um, it is some action on Tuesday night. Last Wednesday, we lost on a 60-yard field goal to Akron. If you haven't seen that episode, I definitely recommend going back and checking that out. I believe episode 11. So today we have episode 12, 11 or 12, whatever it ends up being. We're traveling. Our last Maction on Tuesday night. Weeknight gameplay, 7 o'clock. We're going to be debuting another cool uniform combo, at least in my opinion. Really neat. Probably my favorite of the bunch. So I'm excited to see those on field under the lights. Let's hop right into it. I'll see you in Oxford. Here we are in Oxford, Ohio, facing Miami of Ohio, the Red Hawks, in our uh, almost our last game of the season, 11th game, um, penultimate, as they say, um, game here. Starting quarterback tonight will be Jalen Macon. He is our third starting quarterback of the season. But look at those nice icy white uniforms with the chrome helmets. I think these are really nice looking uniforms, and I was super excited to get to show these off. There he is, Jalen Macon, 6'5", 230-pound junior quarterback. Let's see what he's able to do today. See if he can get us back on the winning track and get us that elusive sixth win to make us bowl eligible. Great cuts from Antario Brown to start the game. He picks up 7. Playing this game, I forgot how much more, how much better this game feels compared to Madden. But 2nd and 3 from the 32. We're going to start by going underneath in the passing game to Grayson Barnes, who's got big time space. We are really trying to make a statement in this game that we are one of the big teams in the MAC and should be taken serious. We do have a 2-4 record in the MAC, which much far below our overall record of being 500. Ontario Brown, good cut. And he's got another big 10-yard carry. 17 on the day to start for Mr. Ontario Brown. 1st and 10 from the 33. Gavin Williams checks into the game, another one of our senior running backs. He gets a little horizontal, and the east-west game will not work there as he's tackled behind the line. It'll be 2nd and 10 as Brown checks back in. Macon looked to take off. Just didn't seem like he had a whole lot, but it's 3rd and 12 as he was able to step up through that sack. 3rd and 12 from the 35. And McElroy was able to box out the corner. Wasn't able to secure that one, though. It's from the 35. It appears that Denmark will send out their punt team. Have not been super confident in their kicker this year. So they'll send Foley out, who punts this. This could be a good one. It'll go out of bounds at the 8-yard line, trying to play the field position game. A good punt from Foley, and a good call to punt that ball. 1st and 10 from the 8. Looking at the impact players from Miami that were listed, their defense is definitely the part of this team that worries me the most. And Valcarcel drops an interception. On 2nd and 10, he read the play perfectly, sat underneath that post route. Technically, probably should be coming down on that and driving it, but sat right underneath it, lurked, and dropped the interception. But on this play, a 8-yard completion from Gabbert. Don't know, can't confirm whether or not that is the younger brother of Blaine Gabbert. Looks like it. 3rd and 2, though, from the 16. They're going to motion their tight end across. Jama goes back to being the deep safety. And he isn't able to make the play. The ball goes right over his head. Another example of these safeties playing way too aggressive and trying to undercut balls. He is burned down the field, and just like that, Miami puts up a huge touchdown. I believe that was an 84-yard pass. Really, really tough scene, a 92-yard drive in 3 plays against this defense when it looked like they should have had an interception on the first play. Hopefully the offense can come out and have a little redemption for that poor performance from the defense. 1st and 10 from the 25 here. They hand it to Brown. Antario Brown, excuse me, 7-yard pickup. 2nd and 3 from the 32. Another give to Brown. He tries to truck through, and he is just short of the marker. 3rd and inches. Gavin Williams checks in as the quarterback. Justin Lynch to his right. He motions him across. He's going to keep it. Williams got space. First down on the Wildcat play. 1st and 10 from the 40. They go with the RPO. Kenji Lewis can't hang on to the ball. Huge hit from the DB. 2nd and 10 from the 40. 2 tight end look. They're going to go wide on this play. Antario Brown gets about 5, but there are some yellow flags on the field. This play is going to be coming back with a holding. John Champ, the senior guard, we've seen a lot of struggles from him in the penalty department this season, and that seems to be continuing here, as it'll be a 2nd and 19 from the 31. Gavin Williams in at the running back spot. He gets the carry. Just didn't really get going fast enough, only picks up about 2. This is going to be a long 3rd down. 3rd and 17 from the 33. That's thrown underneath straight to the linebacker. They were running cover 2, thought we had that post down the middle of the field, but just really underthrown ball from Macon. 1st and 10 from the 47. Miami of Ohio, much better field position on this play. They go underneath and hit out of bounds. Great play. Didn't get to see who made that play, but very nice tackle. And that'll be a loss on 1st down. 2nd and 11 for Miami. They go underneath again to the running back, and he picks up about 5 after the catch. Set themselves up with a 3rd and 6, much better than a 3rd and 11. Kind of take what you can get against this defense. And they complete the pass. Brett Gabbert completes that on the sideline, just shy of the 1st down marker, though. So it's going to be a 4th and 1, bringing out Miami's kicker for a 55-yard field goal. We have seen Denmark burned by long field goal kicks already this season, and that one is just inside the left upright. Good, giving them a 2-score lead. Clearly, the kicking has been hurting Denmark quite a bit when it comes to opponents kicking the ball. And Macon just rolled out a little too far. Kind of wanted that throwback style play there to Brown on the play action. Didn't get it. That's going to give them a 2nd and 10 to work with here. They're going to go with Antario Brown. He's contained on the right side. 3rd and 12 from the 23. This offense is really looking like they're struggling today. He's hit as he's thrown. Macon wanted the wheel route, and he isn't able to get that one off. That could have been a potential touchdown. O-line just doesn't quite hold up. 4th and 12, the punt to Miami. He's got some space, and he's going to take it up close to midfield for their drive to start. 1st and 10 from the 44 for Miami. They hand it off. That was Profit who came in and made the initial contact as a blitzing nickel there. Blitzing as a slot from the boundary. Liked the play call. They do still pick up 4. Staying on schedule here. 1st down for Miami, and their running back is just pushing through the defense, as he really didn't see any contact until he hit the 1st down marker. 1st and 10. They're going to flip the play here. They go with their running back. He's got some space. 1st down once again. 1st and 10 from the 31. Miami threatening to make it 3 unanswered scores. That run's bottled up pretty good. 2nd and 7 now. Still in the 1st quarter. Miami has dominated today. That's a big tackle, but nice pickup for the 1st down. Doesn't seem like this defense has been run on like this all season. Miami seems to just be running at will against them here. Quick pass to the tight end. He kind of just ran a little stick route there. Got the catch on 1st down and gave him 6 yards. That'll take us to the 2nd quarter. Kenny Tracy outrunning Antario Brown today. Seems like Antario's had some good carries, but they have just really dominated us in all facets of the game in that 1st quarter. It's going to be a 2nd and 4 from the 11. Kind of expecting a shot to the end zone here. They go with the run. The defense looks confused. Terrible angle by Valcarcel, and that's another touchdown for Miami. They're going to go up 17-0 barring this extra point, and they will. Huge momentum on the side of the home team tonight. Thompson had a decent return, would set us up at the 28-yard line. Trying not to abandon the run game here, as we are down a lot early, but it's going to be, we're going to need a better sense of urgency if this continues. So that's a 2-yard pickup for Ontario Brown. Really could use a big play out of their senior running back here. He picks up another 2. Sets him up with a 3rd and 6, somewhat manageable. Nice throw to Kenji Lewis. He hangs on over the middle. That's a first down. 1st and 10 from the 46. Denmark seeming to move the ball somewhat efficiently here as McElroy gets the edge. The jet sweep takes him up to the 26-yard line. Great carry from Andrew McElroy. Trying to just get horizontal. He ended up getting the block he needed on the edge there from Kenji Lewis. That sprung him for the first down. Macon rolling out. Not much out there. He ends up throwing that one away, 2nd and 10. Johnson and Lewis tight to the right there. Gavin Williams, the back, he gets a carry and goes for maybe a yard. He got hit real hard on that play. 3rd and 9 from the 25. Trying to keep this drive going. Macon gets it out to McElroy. He picks up another first down. McElroy has been a huge part of the success of this drive, as it's 1st and goal from the 7. Underneath to Kenji Lewis. He hangs on. That's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and goal from the 2. Over the middle, that is Grayson Barnes for the touchdown. Denmark State finally gets on the board here. That's up and good. It's 17-7. 1st and 10 from the 25. Denmark got some late moving pieces here. They're going to see a run play. That's a 6-yard pickup for Miami. Kenny Tracy continuing his great day. 2nd and 4. They're going to hand it off once again. A wide carry for Tracy, and he ends up getting knocked out of bounds behind the line. Great tackle from Gassaway. And that is going to leave them with a 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 from their own 28. They're going to go with the play action. Going deep. Javon Bird tips it, and it's incomplete. That's the stop they needed. This is going to be a huge drive to try and take the momentum back for Denmark State. Gavin Williams, the back on 1st down. They're going to hand it to him. He hasn't seen a ton of success today. Usually he ends up getting some pretty big chunk plays for this offense, and that has just not been the case today. They're going to motion Lewis, fake hand it to him. Macon hit as he was trying to roll out. He had no time. Play action kind of took a while. And yeah, that did not work out for this offense. It's going to be a 3rd and 14. Going to have to pick up some kind of chunk play to get this one. He puts it up in the air. Jalen Johnson can't run underneath it. Too much from Macon. Had him beat. Jalen Johnson, their deep threat, had their corner toasted on the outside, and Macon just misses the throw. 1st and 10 for Miami. They're going to go with the handoff. Javon Bird came in from his slot corner spot to make the tackle, and it's a 2nd and 5. Handoff once again to Tracy. He picks up another first down. 1st and 10, trips into the boundary. Another handoff. He's got space. Tracy's on the right sideline. One man to beat, and he's tackled into the end zone by Jacob Finley. That's another touchdown for Tracy. 10 carries, 100 yards, and 2 touchdowns already today. Showing out in Oxford. This is not the offense, or the defense, excuse me, we had been seeing earlier in the season from Denmark State. Really just not competing much at all. Ontario Brown, a nice carry. He picks up 7. They're going to get back on the ball quick. We haven't seen this work too well. As last week when they did this hurry up, Macon through an interception. Hopefully the result is a little different here. And he is sacked immediately. No time to throw. They brought a blitz. Perfect time to bring that many guys. As he looked like he tried to get out of that play action a little quick even. Great throw from Macon to Jalen Johnson, the Jalen to Jalen connection there for the first down. Nice chunk play there. Barnes motions across the formation. They have a safety coming down to the box. Gavin Williams is smoked in the backfield. Great play by their their outside linebacker, Matt Solopek there. And that's going to make it a 2nd and 13. 2-minute warning will hit. Denmark State pressure is on to go score before the half here, as they will be kicking off to start the second. Underneath to Grayson Barnes. This is his bread and butter, the catch and run, and he has a nice pickup there. 1st and 10 from the 41. He tried getting out of bounds, didn't quite work. Macon spins off the first sack, not the second. And it's going to be a 2nd and 21. They hustle back to the line in hopes to try and catch the defense in a different coverage here. They've got Ontario Brown up the sideline. It's going to be 3rd and 9. They're going to take their time getting back to the line here. Macon takes off. He's got someone chasing him, but it doesn't matter. He picks up the first down. Timeout Denmark State. Williams in the game at running back. 1st and 10 from the 30. Minute and a half left. Dumps it out to Williams. He's got good blocks. And he's out of bounds with an 11-yard pickup on the screen. Fantastic catch and run from Williams getting involved in the pass game. Hit as he throws, Macon isn't able to get that one out. The O-line play today definitely has hindered this offense's ability to really get anything going in the pass game. Going for Barnes on the corner route. He's at the pylon. Touchdown, Denmark. Another touchdown for Grayson Barnes as he now sits at 2 today. It's got to be close to his total on the season, so fantastic day for him. He's also had a lot of other plays on some passes underneath, so he's really getting involved today. Definitely a little safety net for Jalen Macon. Minute left for Miami. They're up 10. Going underneath. Finley isn't able to get around the wide receiver, and that's a near first down. Pick up 9 yards there. 2nd and 1 from the 34. Going underneath. It's complete and a first down. Gonna try and give them a quarters look here with trips to the left. First down from their 38. They're gonna go with the corner route, and Profit is overrunning that play by a mile there. 1st and 10 from the 46. They got 6 guys on the line, and Denmark's bringing some pressure. That's a throw incomplete. Javon Bird in coverage on the in route. Really just getting torched here in the pass game right now. Denmark's going to have to figure something out, tighten up a bit as Miami calls timeout to try and gather themselves. From the 35-yard line, Miami trying to push to the red zone here. And he's getting chased. He is sacked. That's Ivan Davis with a huge play to bring down the quarterback. 2nd and 20. Miami calls timeout. Last of the half. 2nd and 20 here from their 45, from the opponent's 45-yard line, excuse me. Trying to get back into scoring range, and that's going to be a touchdown. Jacob Finley is cooked on that route. Brett Gabbert finds his receiver wide open. Touchdown, Miami. Absolute killer after the sack from Ivan Davis knocked him out of field goal range. 31-14 with 16 seconds left of the first half. This is a high-scoring game. Not something we've seen often from Denmark. And on 1st and 10 from the 24, let's see how aggressive Denmark is nearing the half. They're going to motion Jalen Johnson and flip it to him. The play that they ran to the outside earlier worked pretty well, but this is only about an 8-yard pickup. There are flags flying, and it looks like it's going to be coming back. That was senior tight end Grayson Barnes, who's had a fantastic day today. Called on that one. Likely just going to see Denmark run this one into the half. Hand off to Ontario Brown. He picks up a couple, and that's going to take us to the half. Denmark down big here. Really, the defense has done nothing to stop this Miami team, and I was under the impression that it would be a lower scoring game considering how stacked Miami's defense is, and Denmark has a pretty good defense of their own, but that has not been the case here today. Almost breaking out of the pack, there is the returner for Miami. Luckily, he's contained. 1st and 10 from the 25. Gonna go with the run. Hansen comes downhill and makes a play. It's only 2 yards for Tracy, who had an amazing first half. 2nd and 8, trips to the right. It's underneath, and he picks up a first down. They're going to go with the RPO, and we had 2 players over there. They both seem to get blocked by one guy. Really just a poor performance from the defense today. Looked really sloppy to this point. 2nd and 1. Motion the running back out to the right. They're going to go with the post route, and Javon Bird is lost. That's a completion. 1st and 10, Miami. Going to go with the run here. Give is to Tracy once again. He breaks off first contact, and he picks up 5, churning his legs. 2nd and 5 from the 22. They go play action. Looking for the end zone. That's batted away. That should have been a pick. I believe that was Jamma in coverage. That really looked like that needed to be an interception. As they are in field goal range, pretty much certain to get points on this drive. That's a big completion of the tight end on a wheel route. 1st down inside the 10. Valcarcel comes downhill, big hit, and that's only maybe a yard on that pickup. 2nd and goal from the 6. Gonna flip the play around here a little bit. That's a run. And Tracy is stopped, a sandwich tackle, and he seems to be injured. This could be a huge loss for Miami. 3rd and goal from the 1. They go with the handoff, and that's a touchdown for their backup running back. Ticking down nearly half the 3rd quarter, Miami puts up a touchdown. Seemed like Denmark had a lot of opportunities to get off the field, and they just were not able to. Down big. Let's see what Denmark does to respond here. They have 75 yards to go to score a touchdown. Antario Brown, nice carry, breaks some tackles. It's going to be 2nd and inches. 16 carries, 78 yards for him on the day. And Gavin Williams isn't able to pick up the inches they need. 3rd and inches from the 35. Antario Brown back in the game. Just need to plow forward a bit to get this 1st down, and he will barely get it. 1st down. 3 straight runs despite being down this big. Definitely an interesting strategy. Macon goes for the sideline. McElroy, that's out of bounds. Not even close. 2nd and 10 from the 36. Macon handoff. Nope, he's going to boot out to his left. Throwing back across the field as he's getting hit. 3rd and 10. That play didn't seem to really have a chance. 3rd and 10 from the 36. Going underneath, Jalen Johnson, the linebacker, took a bad route to him, and he has a big pickup out past midfield. Antario Brown, the carry. He's got space. Big 1st down. Down to the 18. They're going to run to the line here. 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Going with the pass. Macon getting out of the pocket. He's scrambling. Got the throw to Thomas. 1st down inside the 5. What a play to get out of the pocket by Macon and deliver a strike, making it 1st and goal from the 3. Gavin Williams trying to punch it in, and he is denied at the 1. 2 tight ends to the right once again. This time they're going to motion Barnes across the formation. Tario Brown the back, and he is stuffed in the backfield. Loss of 2. 3rd and goal from the 3. Going underneath, Antario Brown trying to push his way in. He won't be able to make it. 4th and goal from the 1. 1 yard to go here, and it's Gavin Williams who checks in. They're going to flip it out to him. He's got blockers out in space. Gavin Williams, touchdown. Denmark State needed that one. They're going to go for two. 2-point conversion attempt here. That would put them down 16. Going to Thomas across the middle. He can't hang on. Going to stay an 18-point game. 3-score. 3-possession game. Nearly another kick return from Miami. It looked like he had some space. We end up putting an end to his run, though. As Tracy seems to have checked back in the game. He's all right. They're going to go to the flat, and just sagging off his coverage is Finley. That's a play that they gotta capitalize on that and pick that off. 2nd and 3 from the 33. They're going to hand it off. Tracy stuffed. 2-yard gain. Need a stop here if you're Denmark State. 3rd and 1. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's got space. That's Brett Gabbert. Their end got pushed down on the play, losing contain of that. Brett Gabbert pulled the ball on the handoff and took that for a huge gain into plus territory. He's going to keep this one once again. And he fights for the first down. Just great effort from Brett Gabbert there, showing why they are winning this game. 1st and 10 from the 31. Tracy keeps 4 yards. That's going to take us to the 4th quarter, down 18 points. The defense has been some warm butter out there getting sliced through. Second and 6 could really use a turnover or that. A sack from the senior Devontae O'Malley. Takes him down at the 41, hopefully knocking him out of field goal range as it's 3rd and 19. Denmark State loading the box. The keep from Gabbert. He's got the edge. Huge tackle from Hansen. That could have been a touchdown if Hansen doesn't make that tackle. But that gets him back into field goal range. It's going to be a 48-yard field goal up and good. And this will be a 21-point game as Denmark brings their offense back onto the field. They need 3 touchdowns to get back in this one. And stops, which has really seemed to be the harder part today. Jalen Johnson, the pickup. Nice under. He doesn't get the first down. It looked like he kind of gave it up there. They're going to hurry back to the line. Macon gets him back quick. Johnson faked the hitch and ends up kind of running a slant. Don't think they were expecting that. 1st and 10 from the 47. Go and hurry up once again. Handing to Brown. No, play action. Oh, McElroy. That's a hospital throw. Almost hung on across the middle on the play action. That would have been a huge play. Macon goes underneath to Grayson Barnes. Picks up about 7 on that play. Hustling him back to the line, trying to catch the defense sleeping a bit here. He's got Ontario Brown who gets wrapped up. Fantastic play by the linebacker. That looks like he had a hole there. 1st and 10. Macon trying to escape the pocket. He isn't able to. 2nd and 15 coming up. Thomas and Pipkin check into the game. And that's picked off. Threw it straight to the safety. Macon thought he had Thomas bending on that route. Took it a little skinnier than he thought. Didn't flatten the route out, and that ends up being another interception for Macon. Nice tackle by Hansen. 1-yard gain. Valcarcel drops another interception. 3rd and 9. That could have been a takeaway to change the game. 2 potential plays that Valcarcel really could have made a impact on this game, and he just wasn't able to make the most of the moment. That's a great play by Gassaway to bat that down. Actually, I believe that was Dolphin who made a play on that ball. 4th and 9. Finally a stop from the defense. Maybe a little too late here at this point, though. Thompson's going to watch this go out of bounds at the 13. 1st and 10. Macon looking for Brown on the wheel route. Not on the same page. 2nd and 10 from the 13. Macon tried to scramble, wasn't really able to. It's going to be a 3rd and 8 from the 15. Macon looking to scramble once again. He's got some space, puts the ball on the ground, and it's a turnover. Another turnover from Jalen Macon trying to make something happen late in this game. Doesn't seem like Denmark State was meant to win this one. Handoff. Going out, Tracy kind of gets slowed up and ends up working out to his favor, as caused Valcarcel to overrun that play. Really a tough game from their senior safety. 1st and 10 from the 10. Go with the RPO. 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3 from the 3. Fullback and running back in the game. Gabbert kept, juked out Hansen, I believe that was. And it's going to be a 3rd and inches from the 1. Touchdown, Miami. Kenny Tracy's got the hat trick today. And so far, debuting new uniforms has not gone well for Denmark. They will go down to having a losing record, which I don't believe they've had yet this season. 1st and 10 from the 26. Not a terrible game from the offense. It's been hard having to be one-dimensional. That's not really their forte, as Gavin Williams makes the catch, and he's got 5. Yeah, being down all day certainly did not help this offense, though, as they do like running the ball to set up play action, set up deep passes. They haven't been able to do that. Flags fly as Macon is sacked, and it's still somehow a holding. Once again, John Champ with the penalty. 3rd and 15. Got to be 4-down territory here, honestly. Gavin Williams not going to hang on. Nobody seems to want to make a play from Denmark. No one wants to hang on to the ball either. Macon just rolling out, throws it away. That's going to pretty much end this one. 1st and 10 from the 21 is how Miami will start. Hand off here. Tracy is tackled at the line by Valcarcel. I would sub some of these guys out, but it's honestly maybe one of their last times playing as a Denmark State War Dog, so we're going to let them play here. They're going to pass. Surprising play, and Tion Profit makes them pay. Interception, Denmark. Tion Profit takes it up near midfield. Can they get back in this one? It's 28-point game. Defense has been stepping up the last couple drives. And there's a big throw to Kenji Lewis. Macon with a great throw to Lewis. He takes it down to the 20-yard line. Can Denmark get another score in before this one's over? Macon is hit, and that is incomplete. Almost a fumble there. Luckily, he had his arm going forward. 2nd and 10 from the 21. Going underneath to Grayson Barnes. He picks up a 1st down. Give is to Brown. He trucks through a guy. 8-yard pickup. 2nd and 2. Antario Brown once again. 1st and goal. Let's see if they can get something here. 1-yard line. 1st and goal. Macon rolled out, threw it at the feet of Brown. 2nd and goal. Macon tries to take off. He can't score. 7th sack of the day for Miami. Maybe that's why this passing game hasn't worked out too well. Picked off. Brown doesn't play the ball. Macon throws another pick. That's his 3rd of the game. And this is going to be a pick 6 for Miami of Ohio. They don't want to end this one. They just want to score more. 50 burger on us. Eli Blakely stepped right in front of Antario Brown as Macon was getting hit on the rollout. 55-20. What a disappointing game from Denmark. Just over 2 minutes left. Got to be wanting to just end this game. Williams on the Texas route. Hasn't been able to hang on to one yet this season, I don't think. Very thankful for the recruiting class, including at least one 4-star offensive lineman, because we're going to be needing it. And Tario Brown trying to make the most out of that play. It's going to take us to the 2-minute warning here. 3rd and 7. Kenji Lewis not going to hang on. 4th and 7. They're going to keep the offense on the field, just try and get something. Go underneath. Barnes not able to break the tackle, and Miami's going to have the ball to end the game. 6, 5, 4, 3. They snap the ball and kick another field goal, and they miss it. They miss it. They tried to rub it in with a last-second field goal, but it's going to end as a 35-point game. Denmark State not able to compete really at all. Let's take a look at some of the stats. Obviously, Macon, tough day with 3 picks. He was throwing the ball almost every play by the end, though, so really tough for him. He wasn't able to really scramble at all either. You see, negative 21 yards, took a lot of sacks to get there, but 16 carries, 85 yards for Brown was pretty good. Williams got completely shut down, and McElroy, not a lot of carries, but his 1 carry he did get was pretty good. Grayson Barnes with 2 touchdowns today and 83 yards was really our most effective receiver. Johnson had some nice plays. Kenji Lewis had some drops that were pretty key, and Gavin Williams did as well on some Texas routes. Blocking, a lot of sacks given up. Champ had almost all of our penalties as well as 3 sacks. He's supposed to be one of our better O linemen and really didn't play like it. Melkor gave up, I think, his first sack on the season, so pretty good for a sophomore to this point. And Drew Hoth gave up 2 after. I shouldn't talk good about guys because I was really speaking him up, and he has not played well since. 10 tackles for Jordan Hansen led the team today. He played good. Nice to see that he's leaving the team next year as a senior. But a couple guys with some TFLs. O'Malley had a nice sack. So did Ivan Davis. I think one of them, though, had a sack, and then it turned into a huge play. So that kind of stunk. Jayshon Prophet had an interception today late in the game. A lot of pass deflections. Valcarcel had two dropped interceptions, and then nothing in terms of fumbles. Kicking the ball, didn't attempt any field goals, luckily, and 2 extra points. Punting the ball fully was pretty good today. Kick return, we had some decent returns with Cam Thompson, honestly, so I wasn't too upset about that. Obviously, always want to return one, and then only 5 punt return yards. So that's pretty much it for the stats. I'll see you back at the main menu. After advancing to week 13, we get some pretty good news, actually, despite the performance we had. Alex Phoenix, tackle out of Milwaukee, 4-star, decides to commit. That's our second 4-star tackle we've gotten in this class. So huge O-line class. And after that game, it looks like we're going to need it. We also get Nick Cutting, a 1-star guard out of Iowa. We do have Telvin Atagwe decide to commit to Iowa, a 3-star speed rusher. He was a bust, so a little nicer to see, but still sucks to see him go. Clay Dunn has reached his top 5 schools, which we are first in, and Simon Kessman has reached his top 3, which we are second. So I'll probably do recruiting for this upcoming week right now, just to give you guys something cool to see, considering how bad that game was. And it's a nice storyline going into our last week with bowl eligibility on the line, so that makes it quite interesting. But yeah, let's take a look at Alex Phoenix. 4-star, we get to commit. Offensive tackle, he is a bust, but I'm going to guess that's just for his dev trait, as he is an 89 strength, fantastic agility blocker, so good in the zone run scheme, which is great. I like running a lot of the zone stuff. Extremely balanced and athletic, so I was super excited to get this guy and another guy from Wisconsin, so that's fantastic. And then we add Nick Cutting, a 1-star guard who strength is extremely low with him at 6'2", 318. He could be a potential like move to center. I can see that. Um, he is a pass blocking guy, so he's not going to be as good of a run blocker, especially with that strength. But um, honestly, he's got a lot of work to do. He's going to be definitely a development piece, but nice to get another O-line guy to commit. I'm going to get this recruiting done. I will check back in with you guys when I've got it all figured out what I want to do. All right, so a couple updates. I scouted Ty Wolf, D tackle from Michigan. He does have some decent interest from or influence from bigger schools, so I'm hopefully the send the house will work with him. But obviously a 3-star gem, 92 strength at the D tackle spot. He's going to be a huge run stopping guy, 6'1", 296. Pretty good, pretty decent size there. His athleticism is a bit lower, but I like the block shed that he's starting with, along with the play rec, pursuit, hit power, all that is and his 81 tackling is all pretty good for a D tackle to do some run stopping. I added max points to Clay Dunn and Matt Daly to try and add to that O line class. Again, a couple of these dudes could end up moving to be interior guys. Likely these guys though will stay on the outside as pass protectors. Mancuso was another guy scouted and wanted to offer looks, or at least give some points to, not offer yet. 87 speed for him is okay. He is a slot archetype corner, so he's going to be definitely more of a physical dude, which I like with the 67 tackle, and could be a future nickel for us, potentially somewhat early on out of Florida. That was pretty much it. I think I scouted, or I gave a couple other points to maybe some top 5 guys. Um, but yeah, that was pretty much it. We didn't have a ton to work with. Obviously, our class so far is looking pretty good. I am still very thrilled about the O line we're bringing in. As for the top classes in the MAC, we are still ranked first with the 51st class nationally. So I'm very happy about that. 5 1-star guys is honestly pretty good compared to a lot of the other schools, but hopefully we can move up in the world after this season. But 3 4-star, considering no one else in the MAC has any, is pretty good. So I'm pretty happy about that. I think that's where I'm going to end it today. Thank you everybody for watching. I will see you in the next episode where we will be ending our season and hopefully becoming bowl eligible with a win. So comment below what you think the final score will be of that game. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a good one, and of course, go War Dogs.